Hi everyone, I haven't had the video last week, so I decided to make up for it by doing this one on how I'm mixing a layered bass in one of my tracks. Fortunately my PC it's trying to die. The CPU is not making up for the video and also rendering this project, so it might be glitching, but I'll try to work through it. I have this layered bass, two lines recorded from the MUX of 37. Let's try to listen to it with the kick. Okay, so the first thing I did here was process those elements with Neutron, and I went with the track assistant here that suggested some cuts and boosts. This was mainly to clean up the sound and make it more transparent, and it suggested also some compression and excitement settings. I went with this, but it is not enough for what I'm after here. And if there's one thing that the Neutron is lacking, it's an MS matrix. Fortunately, Ableton comes to our aid there with EQ8. It's the most effective tool in our case here. So if I'm going to look at, let's just turn this off. If we're going to look at the bass here, this track bass is the one in the lower registry. Yeah, there goes the processor. I have some elements here, and this is what I want to keep from this sound and make it shine through. So I'll go in the MS mode, and this is the side, and let's go to the mid. So I'll have a boost here on the lower registry up until 100. I'll have a cut around here, 370, to take out some of the mud. I'm also doing this on the mid channel, as you see, and I'll go to the side channel where I want, let's do I pass. I do this with the sound playing, but this is dying. Nevertheless, let's see. I'm here on the side. Still on the side. I'm gonna try, and since I made a cut here, I try to give it some air with the shelf. Right about there. Yeah, if I'm going to the base response line, let me try and turn off something. Maybe it will help us with the processing. And this is the basic response, as I was saying, where I already made this prior, and it's the same principle. I'm on the side channel. I made a cut. We don't want those lower frequencies. Again, a shelf. I made a very wide Q cut on the mid here, because if I'm looking at this element, I don't want it. Don't want this to interfere with the rest of the elements in the other part of the baseline. Again, if I'm looking at the lower registry on this base response, I have elements up until 60-70 Hertz, and if I'm looking at the other one, the base here, it's about the same, but they are not overlapping. So that was my processing for this. Bye everyone.